G'day mate and welcome to the Crust with me, Jetty. Now I have had a couple of people mention that whilst playing the Crust they've always had a problem having enough credits, and the devs has also seen such problems that they've made belts and power poles, well power wires, a little bit cheaper just to sort of help things out a little bit. But I decided I want to take things one step further. I really wanted to get a stock market manipulation because I think that's where the real fat cat's hide. That's where the real profits are. So what I want to do is I want to show you exactly how you can make yourself, I don't know, let's go with $5 million. Let's go with $5 million, preferably within the first year. Let's set ourselves that sort of goal. Now, the good news is this works in any game, be a current game, well, be a storyline game, a sandbox game, or anything in between. We're going to go for the sandbox just so I can get this done in a reasonable time. But I will also mention that there's a good chance that the devs will probably patch this at some stage. I have a feeling that a patch shall be coming. So when we get in here, I'm going to choose full funding because I just want to get this done. I don't want to muck around, but then I'm going to pause the game straight away. Boop, pause the game, very important. I'm going to leave my cargo pods in space. I'm going to say hi to Alice and turn her off, and I'm not going to do anything else. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go in here. I'm going to enable the license for tender system, which is definitely the first research I want. I'll throw something else into the green tree as well. Then I'm going to go over fundamentals. I'm going to say I want the landing pad, and then I want automatic repair, because I hate clicking the repair button. Pretty much that's all it boils down to. After that, we'll throw, I don't know, drone upgrades. Sure. That'll be our list of research.
I can all available research.
No, I've said don't tell me all the tips many, many times. You keep insisting you have to tell me the tips. All right. That's going to be our first plan. Second plan is I need to go over to, the command center. I need to go on the Crust Solutions. I need to say science points. And I need to buy some green science points because you don't start with green science. You don't get green science until you do a couple of contracts and other things. We're not going to bother with any of those. Except that I need to part with $9,000 to get, what was that, 4,000 science or something? That's all I need. Confirm purchase? Yes. Okay. So, service now active. I'm going to have some science points coming in. And what we're going to do is go straight to game speed 3. I'm going to leave my cargo pods in space because I don't need to do anything with them. The only thing I need to do is I need to get this research done, followed by this research done to open access the open market. They're the really two important things I need. Landing pad's going to take me 16.7 days, so that's a little way away. You're 27 days away. I think that's because of the blue science. Yup. And then you can go on to orange if that one finishes. Okay, so online market, I need to put that at the top of the queue because I have, well, only 4,000 science, and that's 550. That's 2,000. I'll have enough left over to do living quarters and maybe a little bit of ice processing. It's fine. I don't really need a lot of science for right now. What I need to do is I need to skip forward 16.7 days and see you after we have the prerequisites unlocked, and then we can get into making some money. Now we've got that unlocked, I do want to ask a very, very quick question, and that is, well, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like on the video. If you're not happy with the video, you didn't like the fact that you can now have unlimited money, by all means, you can have your like back. I did throw in CPU data center research. Didn't quite have enough science points to get that done, but at least we got it partially done because we're probably going to need to have the CPU upgrades in the future. I don't know how they're going to work without the high voltage power systems, but that's a problem for later GD or you to work out.
Director?
All right, hi Ledger. That's nice,
Director,
Ledger. We will try and complete the contracts because I don't really want to turn off contracts.
In this case,
And thanks, Alice, for being super helpful. All right, so need to have a couple of things before we go much further. I need to have logistics. I need to have a landing platform. I'm going to throw a landing platform about here. You know, I need a bit of space around it. That'd be very, very handy, except everything I still own is still in orbit. Now, I could get things up and rolling right now, and we're going to wait a little while. I want to be a little bit closer to the morning because, well, although the bots do come with a certain amount of charge to get them started, they don't come with unlimited charge. And I sort of need to have just a little bit of power, at least to get us rolling to start with. So, yeah, it's probably long enough. All right, can I throw down a cargo pod? This is going to have all our goodies in it. We're going to throw it over there. We're going to throw our one set of bots over there, other set of bots over there, and that should be everything we need. So they're going to land. This is going to cost me 6 metal and 40 smart concrete. I only have 40 smart concrete, so we have enough to build just the landing pad and nothing else, which is possibly a problem because I'm probably going to need power and other things for the bots in the not too distant future, which means I need to make some money because the only way I'm going to get more resources is if I can buy them at this point. So we're going to wait till it rolls over from midnight. Cool, new day, pause the game. All right, we're going to go into the commerce center, which automatically pauses the game anyway, but I want to have extra time once we once we leave the commerce center to get a few things done. I need to look for a good juicy trade here. Like we can see titanium is really low at the moment, and Final cost 100. Oh, I can actually buy all the titanium. Can I buy modular frames? Can I reset that? Thank you. Modular frames. Can I buy all the modular frames? I can buy all the modular frames for 274,000. It is a little bit pricey now. Like, it has been $500 cheaper, but modular frames will do. We could go for, you know, something a little bit more expensive, modular terminals. That would work too. No, I don't have enough money. All right. Our bottom line is we want to empty the market. We want to make sure there's nothing left in the market. So we're going to choose modular frames. I need to have a slightly bigger cargo. Can I have a faster cargo pod so we can get the extra 30 frames? Thank you. So that'll absolutely empty the market. That'll also spend just about all the money I have, but we're going to buy that. Now, that gives me modular frames, which you might say, JD, they're useless. Like, you can't do anything with them yet. And that's exactly right. But I can drop them right here. So they're going to come down and they're going to land. And can I close that one? Close that one, please, and open that one. And we're waiting for them to show up here. Yep, they've showed up here. It's now 5 a.m. in the morning. Perfect. Can I go back into the market? And I would like to go to modular frames in the sell mode. And I would like to, well, sell all of them. Yep, and that's going to make me 416,000 profit, which means that I have just about no money left over whatsoever. But that cargo pod's going to land, it's going to get loaded up, and then it's going to leave, and I should end up with, hopefully, if I've done everything correct, more money than what I started with. And, oh, yep, I'm up to $500,000, which is very, very good. That's going to be very handy. It's also just started a new day. So, but now we're in a new day. We're going to pause the game again. We're going to go for something a little bit more expensive, hopefully. And I just hold down shift. That is the whole market's worth. I don't have enough money still. Okay. Can we pick composites? Composites. How about composites? I don't have enough money to empty composites. Microprocessors. I can buy all the microprocessors there are on the market. Cool. Now, this is going to bring in 157 and bring in 3,137 tons, which is a little bit weird as they're an even amount. It means that I'm bringing in a rounding error somewhere along the line. 10, 100. If you buy the exact amount, you avoid rounding errors. But if I just hold down the shift and just, well, now it's not going to do it. All right, that's fine. No, I still got my rounding error back. Perfect. Okay, so now I have a rounding error. I'm fine with that. But at the same thing, I did need a little bit of brick. So because we still have, well, a decent amount of room on here, can I get 200 brick? I can't afford 200 brick. Let's go with 100 brick. And can I also get 30, 40 silicon? That should do us. That leaves me, ooh. Okay, let's go with 50 brick. 50 brick, 29 silicon, just a little bit. Just need the tiniest amount. I'm going to buy that. Cool. And then, of course, we'd need to find somewhere for it to land. Obviously, the closer to the pad it is, the better. And at the same time, we can do just a little bit of construction. Can I pause the game really quickly? Because it's important that we get our buying and selling done at the right time of the day. Can I copy you? Nope. There we go. Batteries. Can I get 4 batteries as well? Also probably going to be pretty important. A charging pad. And can I bring a power pole from there to there, into there, in, delete. Okay, power into there and through this chain and through that chain. Okay. Now the very, very important thing you want to do, if you're going to do multiple things at once, make sure you're set to high priority, and they can run off and start doing that. But what do we buy in? We bought in 157 microprocessors. Okay, so back to the market, hit sell, and microprocessors, these ones. Can I sell the whole lot? And that goes out in the faster terminal. Correct. Profit 600 and something thousand. I'm currently negative, which is not good, but that should hopefully sell just about instantly, and then I should be up to about 700 grand, roughly. And there we go, 770 grand.
Director, our main account balance has reached.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll take the extra 30 grand that you're going to give me. You know, our own safety net, put on the personal credit card. It's perfectly fine. Can we get the power pole done, guys? That's probably pretty important. Yeah. Yeah, you did the power pole last. All right, new day. Because it's a new day, can we go in here? Can we go in here? Can I afford those yet? I can afford those. I like the modular terminals because they're heavy. So can we get a standard cargo module? And that's going to hold the correct amount. Actually, how are we off for resources? We're a little bit low. Can I just make sure we have power?
You can't build here.
Oh, shush. We obviously need this for, you know, when daytime hits, because at the moment, all our robots are running around on fumes. Okay, can we go back in here? Can I go by... Can we go with the... no, not the... Modular terminals, please. All of those. They're very expensive at the moment, but I'm still pretty sure I'm going to make a profit. That's going to cost an awful lot of money. I will also take some more silicon, because silicon goes into solar, also goes into batteries. 100 times a little bit much. Maybe just... Well, let's just top off the cargo container. I'll do this. So, final cost is 577 of our 800. That's fine. We're going to buy that. And we're going to, obviously make sure that lands. We're going to drop it right here. And you still have some extra stuff in you. But I'm also going to run out of steel probably any minute. All right. So, once you're unloaded, you are unloaded. Can we go back in here? Can we go sell? And I want to sell off those. All of them. Profit 734,000. That seems like a good profit again. 730 on the 200 that I still already own, which brings me up to 900 and something, roughly, give or take. Now, of course, we still have a power grid of negative, which is not the greatest thing, but sunrise is almost here, and... well, it's 7 a.m. in the morning. Can we... Oh, that was the money coming in. That's 1.1 million. We're set. All right, whilst we're set on cash for a little while, can I... You know, the price has fallen. We should just buy them again. Can I buy those for 532? Yeah, we've still got some money left over. How about those? I can't afford those as well. Okay, carbon fiber. No, there's an awful lot on the market. We'll go back to the modular frames. Modular frames, I can buy all the modular frames again. Yeah, we can buy the modular frames as well. Microprocessors. Final cost. No, I can't afford the microprocessors. The plate. No, I can't afford that either. Control units. Control units would be very handy. 700,000. They're a little bit later in the game. Medicine. No. Okay. I just don't have enough capital to get anything done. All right. So we're going to obviously unload you right here. Unload you right here. And we'll wait for those two to land. And as soon as we see them show up here... Cool, they're both shown up. Can we go into here and can I go sell? I want to sell off all of those. Minus 25, that's... Hang on. Yeah, I have 89 in stock. It's fine, game. I trust you. Okay, can I sell all of those? You can have a smaller standard cargo pod, please. And... what was the other thing I had? I had modular frames and thingamajiggy-bobs. Thingamajiggy-bobs, no. Modular terminals, that's the one. Sorry, sell. Modular frames. Cool, done. Alright, so we're going to sell those off. They'll leave again, and then we should end up with more money once again. It's now daytime, which means we can finally charge up our batteries and also charge up our robots. You can see they're a little bit low on power. But, you know, they don't have that much to do. They're just moving things very, very short distances, repeatedly. But that's well over 1 million now. And it's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, new day. You haven't fully made it to space yet. Hey, 1.5 million. Okay, can I put in probably just a charging station or two, I think, is about what we need right now. Can I put you to there? And you should be doing science at the same time, but I'm not really worried about science for this particular run. So, back into contracts. Can I buy... We're almost out of steel. Okay, can we buy... well, can I do the microprocessors? I can. They are 600,000. Actually, we've got 1 million. Can I buy control units? I could buy the control units. Control units are great because they're very heavy, which means I'm only using 700 tons of a standard pod, which means I can save a couple of dollars by only buying a standard pod. Also means I have a bit of room left over for things like steel. Can I get 200 pieces of steel? Yeah, we'll throw 100 smart concrete in there as well. That's too much weight. Sure. I don't really want to go up one at a time. 10, 20, 30, that'll do us. 299.058 of 3,000 tons. Buy, done. Yep, final cost 655. Can we go for microprocessors? Final cost is a little bit too much, but it just means I need to have a bigger cargo vessel. We can do a bigger cargo vessel. Can I buy those as well? The plates. No, I don't have enough for the plates as well. Modular terminals. I love the modular terminals. They're just a really good buy. No, I don't have enough money for that either. Modular frames. We can do modular frames. But it's a little bit over 300 tons. That's fine. All right, we're going to buy those. And we need to drop, well, one here or one here. And we're also going to drop one, I don't know, here. Cool. But it's getting a little bit messy around here. So we might also very quickly just throw in some storage containers. Can I have you do silicon? And can I give you about 5 friends? And you can do concrete, you can do steel, you can do components. We have some of them laying around, electronics. We have some flat titanium laying around as well. Yeah, that should do us. Alright, so they're going to show up, and yep, they've loaded. Can we go back in the commerce center? So we're selling off modular frames, microprocessors, and control units. So into here, sell modular frames, all of them. Yep, and modular terminals. No modular terminals this way. Microprocessors, that was it. All of them, and control units. Except the control units, I want to change down the pod. Not that it really matters that much because we're just making that much money, but we're definitely negative on the funds right now. But that's okay because we're about to make an awful lot of money. Come on, guys, load it up a little bit quicker. I know you're a little bit short on power, but you know, bear with me. You can build the power thingies in the downtime. You got to load another 28 in there, guys. And back up at 500,000. There's 2 more to go. You literally got to move it there to there. Cool. Really like it if you did do the power problem. Cool. Now I did do automatic repairs in the research, so that means that, you know, as things break down and need servicing, the bots will get around to servicing things. Also, we've given them a couple of charging spots, so they should be a little bit happier now. And is this going to get me over 2 million? I'd really like to be over 2 million. Oh, we're over 2 million. Cool. Now, I am having problems with deliveries, right? There's just not enough bots to go around. So what we're going to do is we're just going to very quickly buy in a large cargo pod. We're going to buy 8 of those. It's 8.8k, 8.8 tons at the same time. Can I? No, it's too much steel. Let's go with silicon. Silicon's light. 100's too much. 50? 40. Buy that, please. And then for some reason that comes in 2 cargo pods. Yeah, the devs did say in the patch notes that they'd made sure that that came as a single delivery, but it seems like it still doesn't. And power. Can I just... line up the mouse and throw down a bit more power? Can we wire this up? Now, I'm really not concerned about what wires and belts cost me anymore because, well, we sort of broke the bank and worked out a way that we could make all the money. But I do want you guys to clean up the stuff around the starting zone because I said 5 million. 5 million was sort of our goal, and that's what I'd really like to get to, but I need to wait for the next day so we can reset the stock market, because it is something that requires you to reset the stock market every now and then. You just got to leave it for a little bit, make sure that, you know, the things calm down, nobody catches on to the market manipulation that's going on right about now. And can we go back in here and can we grab what buying? Can we go for, again, the control units? I love those control units. They're very, 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 very weight effective. Can I empty? Well, Well, if we can empty the market, because that's really what you're aiming for. You're aiming to empty the market of all the things, because when you empty the market, that logically forces the price up, because our price is currently 23, and then, is there anything else? Oh, modulars. We're so close. Can I afford that? That's 1.6. And that's 1.5. That's a safer bet. Okay. Can I... You'll just fit in a little pod. No, you won't fit in a little pod. We're going to grab one of these at 1.5. Buy. And then we're going to do whatever's left in here on a standard pod. Standard pod, please. Yep. And that empties out the market. And what were we buying you at for? We're buying you for 2,740. Cool. Can I put you here? And then you here. And we'll make sure they land. And I now own them, yep, 130 of them. And if we go back into the stock market, we look at our micro frames, they now cost almost 4 grand. Price at a sort of peak for some reason, but also I sell them for 3.2. And we want to sell off 130 of them. That's how many I own. You're going to need a faster pod, sell. Modular, no, we didn't have any of those. What else did I buy? Oh, I bought the plate, which we're going to sell that one too. And the control units, change cargo pod to a standard one. We'll sell those too. And that was it, just 3 items, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Cool. So again, the boss will just load everything up and sell it off as quickly as possible. Now, we could do the contracts at the same time. You know, we could deal with the ACIL who just wants 45 silicon. I do have 59. The good news is I have some. Also, if you want to get research done, you can just jump in here and just buy some science points to just get some of the technology done. You know, if you want to skip basic regolith refining, you just want to jump through and do the multi-regolith refining, that's perfectly viable as well. But, yeah, 700, 1.5. Come on. That is like, oh, it is 300 items. That's the last one you got to sell off. Okay, cool. And leaf. And we're up to 2.5. We'll call it there at 2.5. I think I've shown you enough for you to understand exactly how this works. The good news is, with our storage just thrown down, they will tiny up the place, which means I then have an easier time landing more goods right beside our landing pad. And realistically, your bots and your landing pads are your only limitations. If you want to have 5 landing pads, well, that's perfectly fine. If you want to have 100 bots, that's perfectly fine. It all depends on how long you want to spend setting up this process. But what I want to do is I want to leave you with a simple question, and that is, well, have you subscribed to the channel? You probably should subscribe to the channel, because this was not the first tutorial-esque video I was planning on posting, but when this floated across my table, because I knew you could always buy things and then sell them off in contracts and make a profit that way. But when I got to full stock market manipulation, I decided that deserved a dedicated video to pop out as soon as possible. But there will be tutorial videos coming up in the not too distant future. I do want to cover power, a great deep dive into that one. Also, I want to cover how to keep colonists alive, because I've seen a number of people, including myself, that did start off with 12 colonists and then suddenly ended up with 5 colonists, and I'm not sure what ended up with the other ones. But the good news is I know how to fix that problem, and that means there will be a tutorial video coming up on that in the not too distant future. So yeah, you probably should click the subscribe button, and you can always check out Let's Play if you're interested in that. But with all that said and done, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed this little good way to get a little bit more money to start off, just a tiny bit. And do remember that this does work with any game, whether you're early game, mid game, late game. It works no matter what. You just got to make sure you buy and sell on the same day. Anyway, all that said and done, as always, thank you for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in, well, the very next video. All right, bye.